This is Harness Elite Daily. Your edge in all of today's harness racing action. Let's get into it.
Okay, hello everybody, it's JB. Today is May 19th, it's a Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a good week so far in terms of their betting and wagering. I know yesterday was a great day for me at Oak Grove. Lots of winners, a couple of big exactas. One exacta bomb that I got right off the Harness Elite data sheets. Paid $4.20 on a $2 bet. So those exactas, they don't come around every day, the bombs like that. But it was a great day all around. Our diamonds or dogs from yesterday did pretty well as well. 7 out of 10 won for a flat profit. 9 out of 10 came. 9 out of 10 hit the board as well. So both win and place were flat. Profitable, which is continuing the trend that we've seen with these picks. There's just a handful of them today that I'll take you through, and I think most of the ones today are going to be ultra short, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, we've got quite a bit going on race-wise. This show today will be brief, though Tuesday is sort of a down day for us, but we do have running aces, and it's up on harnesselite.com for the first time. We've got all their data's working as it should. So running aces is up. This is their third date of the meet. So far in the racing's been good. Harrington's got 15 races today. Western Fair, Monticello, Northfield, Oak Grove's got 14 races. Pocono 14, Scioto 16. Plain Ridge, where I'm going to be later this afternoon, has 9 races. Saratoga 12. By the time you watch this, Saratoga's probably already started. And Yonkers has 9 races tonight. Chalkiest card looks like Western Fair, where a lot of short price horses are expected. A couple races, a couple sequences worth talking about in the high value exotics that we'll post on the website as well. But Monticello, there's a pick 3 starting in race 7, another pick 3 in race 4. At Yonkers, a pick 6. A pick 4 starting in race 6, a pick 3 starting in race 7. Northfield, a pick 4 starting in race 11, where there's also a $10,000 guarantee. But those are the exotic sequences that our algorithm says have an above average chance to produce a payout higher than the average, right? So those are places to get involved, and certainly that Northfield late pick 4 looks pretty appealing, as it often does. In terms of other guarantees and carryovers, there's not much happening. It's a pretty quiet day. There's a $3,000 guarantee that I saw on the strategic wagering site from USTA for running aces. That's the pick 4 starting in race 6. There's a couple nice races today, I think, that are worth just quickly mentioning. There's an open handicap, I think it's race 7 at Oak Grove that looks, the field looks pretty deep. Same for Yonkers. There's a race, non-winners of 17,000 that looks pretty good. There's an open handicap at Plain Ridge, race 8. It's a trot that looks pretty good. But overall, it's a pretty quiet day, I think, in harness racing, as Tuesdays often are. If you are new to harness racing, our weekend is the big racing is usually Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, and sometimes Monday. So we sort of have an elongated weekend. There are other days will pop up every now and then too, but Monday is definitely the oddball day, where there's usually a lot of big racing and a lot of tracks run. I've never asked a track executive, but I think it's a function of there's just less thoroughbred action happening that day. So maybe they get a little bit more eyeballs those days. If you think of the thoroughbred space on Monday, this time of the year, it's Parks, it's Mountaineer, it's Thistledown, Louisiana Downs, not much going on. In the other seasons, there's even less going on Monday in terms of thoroughbreds. So I think that's what's going on there. But I'll ask around and find out. I'm curious to know as well. Anyway, like I said, it's a short show today. We're going to skip some of the handicapping content and just go right into the diamonds or dogs. These are the list of the top rated horses that the algorithm liked as probable winners today. And then I sort of go through and look at them and I add my own take to whether I think they're going to win or they're full of shit. There's more today than usual that I think have no chance. Or not no chance, but I think if they show up as favorites, they're false favorites. Here's the first one. Yonkers 8, number 4, Maddie's Delight. Won last time at the first start on Yonkers. The time is really suspiciously slow. There's a trainer change as well. The horse is coming in from Miami Valley. Sort of won easily, if I remember, on the rail, on the pylon. So 2-1 on the morning line. I don't think I'm interested here. There are other horses to the inside that look better. Maybe in the underneath in the exacta, and maybe an exacta play for sure as well in this race. But as a straight win bet at short odds, I don't think so. Not for me. Of course, Famous Last Words will probably win now, but he probably is the most likely winner. But just on the basis of what you saw in that first start at Yonkers, I think you have to be careful, right? There are other horses that are a full second faster than Maddie's Delight. So question marks abound there. Okay, London, Western Fair, London. Race 12, number 2, Captain Income, driven by Austin Sorry. This horse won really easily last time, but was on the rail the whole time. Didn't have to make a move or anything, so it was like the perfect easy trip to win. So a little bit of caution there. Put up a good time, as you would expect on such a perfect trip or easy trip. But this horse is still outclasses the field. So this is one that I'm going to play. I'm going to put it over some value in the exotics and maybe single and in sequences. But I did like Captain Income, again, Western Fair, race 12, number 2. Okay, Oak Grove, 12th race, number 7, Prince of Honor, driven by Brandon Bates. Now, Brandon Bates delivered for us 2 of our Diamond or Dogs winners yesterday. And so he was having a good day. This horse really is just a live class dropper. There's some question marks in the form, but overall, I think he's been consistent enough to win and to win from this post position. So I did like this one. I think it's a great horse to play to win if we get odds. I'm not sure we will if you've been following Oak Grove. The usual suspect, not the usual suspects, but the horses that are like somewhat obvious as deserving favorites go off really, really short. Not sure why. Of course, in horse racing, favorites often go off super short, but it seems like it's a real trend at Oak Grove that undeserving favorites go off really low. So that creates some value for the rest of us. But this one is not necessarily one I would want to try to beat. But if you don't want to bet him to win, definitely in the exactas, you're looking at all sorts of options there. Okay. The next one was Scioto, race 1, number 2, Kira, driven by Clifton Bell. Totally fading this. I'm not playing this. He had a good last outing, but there are any horse in this race could win. So I'm taking a hard pass there. Pocono, race 3, number 2, Kill the Noise AS, driven by Matt Calicale. Why can't I say his name? You all know what his name is. Of course, I'm having a brain melt here, but driven by Matt K, the only Matt K that's a driver in harness racing. I can't believe I keep spacing on how to pronounce his last name. I nailed it yesterday, but anyway, he's a deserving favorite at Pocono. He's going to be ultra short. I think he's going to win. I'm going to play him in different ways to try to get some value out of it, but I like it. Okay, then Scioto, race 3, number 7, special, and I know it. It's a pass for me. If you listen to the pod the other day, I'm fading these Scioto posts that are outside of post 5. They just haven't had a positive ROI for me yet, and I'm not biting yet. Normally I like the bad posts because I do think you can get value on them if you have a dominant horse. So we have a bad post, we have a dominant horse. It just hasn't been reliable yet this year. So I'm going to sit this one out. Okay, Scioto race 12. Who is this? Some post relief, second time Lasix. This was a strong play for me as well, as is Scioto race 4, a war cry driven by Conrad Carson. Gets a little bit of class relief. His nothing impressive in the running lines, but he looks head and shoulders above the rest in this field. Okay, so those are the diamonds or dogs today. Good luck with all your plays. We'll be back with a full show. The next full show will be on Thursday, but we'll be back tomorrow just with our picks for the day and an overview of the day. Good luck with all your racing today, and have a good one.
You've been listening to Harness Elite Daily. Harness Elite Daily. Your edge in today's harness racing action. For all of today's free and premium content, insights, and picks, head to harnesselite.com.